Hello students, myself Hardik Patel from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. In today's session, we are going to start with the topic Taylor and Maclaurin series. Now, first of all, we are going to see what is a Taylor series. Okay, so Taylor series, if you have first of all formation of a Taylor series, we are going to see how to form Taylor series. Secondly, we are going to check the different forms of a Taylor series. And thirdly, we are going to check out the examples of a form 1 of a Taylor series. Now, if fx is any function infinitely differentiable on interval containing the point a, that means the given function is differentiable for x minus a to x plus a, where x is any value, correct? Then it can be expressed in a form of fx is equal to sigma n running from 0 to infinity a n x minus a raised to n. That means a0 plus a1 into x minus a plus a2 into x minus a whole square plus a3 into x minus a whole cube and so on. In general, ak into x minus a raised to k, where a0, a1, a2, a3, ak are the constant coefficients. Now, we have to find the values of constant. So first of all, we have fx is equal to this. So if you are going to put a, then what you will have? F of a is equal to a0, because see, a minus a is 0, a minus a is 0, so you only have a term a0. Since f is differentiable of all order, that means infinitely differentiable, so differentiating fx with respect to x, that will give f dash x is equal to a1 plus a2 into 2 x minus a plus a3 into 3 x minus a whole square and so on. So if we are going to again substitute x is equal to a, then this term is 0, this term is 0. Correct? This term and these terms are going to be 0, and all terms after that one are going to be 0. And that will give f dash a is equal to a1. Correct? And that will give a1 is equal to f dash a upon 1 factorial. We have written it in that form. Same manner, f double dash x is going to be at a2 into 2 plus a3 into 6 x minus a plus a4 into 12 x minus a square and so on. So if you are going to put the value x is equal to a, then you will get f dash a is equal to 2a2, and that will give a2 is equal to f dash double dash of a upon 2 factorial. Same manner, f triple dash is going to be a3 into 6 plus a4 into 24 x minus a and so on. So if you are going to put again x is equal to a, that will give f triple dash of a is equal to 6a3, and that will give a3 is equal to f triple dash of a upon 6. If we are going to continue in this manner, 6 that will be a 3 factorial. So same manner if we are going to continue, so in general fn dash, that means nth derivative, that will be n factorial into a. And from that, if you are going to substitute x is equal to a, then you will get fn of a is equal to an into n factorial. And that will give an is equal to fn of a divided by n factorial. So in general, you have the value of an, correct? Now put n is equal to 1, 2, 3, and you can write down this. So we are going to substitute all these values in equation 1. Correct? All these values, that means values of a0, a1, a2 up to a. Done? So if we are going to put all these values in equation 1, we get f of x is equal to fa plus f dash a divided by 1 factorial into x minus a plus f double dash a divided by 2 factorial into x minus a whole square plus f triple dash of a divided by 3 factorial into x minus a whole cube and so on. In general term will be fn of a divided by n factorial into x minus a raised to n. Correct? This is called the Taylor series at a point x is equal to a. Okay? Or the Taylor series in the powers of x minus a. Please remember this thing. This is the basic Taylor series. So if you have asked the Taylor series, then you have to find out the values of fa, f dash a, f double dash a, and you have to substitute all values here. That will give you the Taylor series of a given function at a given point x is equal to a. Okay? Now, first of all, Different forms of a Taylor series. Taylor series in the powers of x minus a, that we have already obtained. Fx is equal to fa plus f dash of a divided by 1 factorial into x minus a, f double dash of a divided by 2 factorial into x minus a whole square plus f triple dash of a divided by 3 factorial into x minus a whole cube, and in general plus dot 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 fn of a divided by n factorial into x minus a raised to n. Correct? Now, the Taylor series in powers of h, we are going to put x minus a is equal to h. And if you are going to substitute it here, then this is going to be a x is equal to a plus h. So instead of x, we are writing a plus h, and that will give you f of a plus h is equal to fa plus f dash a upon 1 factorial into h plus f double dash of a upon 2 factorial into h square plus f triple dash of a upon 3 factorial h cube plus dot 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 fn of a divided by n factorial into h raised to n. Correct? Same manner, the Taylor series again in the power of h, but here we are writing this. See, the Taylor series in the powers of h, we are replacing a by x. That means now instead of simple h, you are obtaining the series in the form of x. Here a is a constant, but now x is a variable. So what we are going to do, replacing a by x, that will give you f of x plus h is equal to fx plus f dash x upon 1 factorial into h plus f double dash x upon 2 factorial h square plus f triple dash x upon 3 factorial h cube plus dot dot dot. The general term will be fn of x divided by n factorial into h raised to n plus dot dot dot. Correct? Now, fourth term, the Taylor series in powers of x. We are going to write the series now in the powers of x instead of power of h. So we are going to interchange x and h in above equation. That means in form 3 we are going to interchange h and x. And then we get f of h plus x is equal to fh plus f dash h upon 1 factorial x plus f double dash h by 2 factorial x square plus f triple dash of h divided by 3 factorial x cube, and so on, so on, so on. Fn of h divided by n factorial into x raised to n. That means if you have to obtain the Taylor series in powers of x, then we are going to use this form. Okay? Now, we are going on to the prerequisite things. Now, prerequisite things are a derivative that you have already learned. Derivative of constant term is 0. Derivative of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. Derivative of a raised to x is a raised to x into log a. Derivative of e raised to ax is a into e raised to ax. Log x has a derivative 1 upon x. Log x base a has a derivative 1 upon x into log a. Sine has a derivative cos, that means sine ax is a derivative. Sine ax is a derivative a cos ax. Same manner, cos has a derivative minus sine. So cos ax has a derivative minus a sine ax. Same manner, tan has a derivative sec square, sec has a derivative sec x into tan x, cot has a derivative minus cosec square, and cosec has a derivative minus cosec into 1. Okay? Now, same manner, derivative of sine inverse x is 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, cos inverse has a derivative minus 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, tan inverse has a derivative 1 upon 1 plus x square, and cot inverse has a derivative minus 1 upon 1 plus x square. Sec inverse x has a derivative 1 upon mod x into under root of x square minus 1. So cosec inverse has a derivative minus 1 upon mod x into under root x square minus 1. Now sin hyperbolic x has a derivative cos hyperbolic x, and cos hyperbolic x has a derivative sin hyperbolic x. Then the product rule, derivative of u into v is u as it is into derivative of v plus v as it is into derivative of u. Same manner, division rule or a quotient rule, d by dx of u by v is equal to v as it is derivative of u minus u as it is derivative of v whole divided by v square. Now this is the table of the values of sine, cos, tan, cos, cot, sec, cosec, and these are you are already aware of the values. Now going on to the example. Now first of all, express the function fx is equal to 2x cube plus 3x square minus 8x plus 7 in the terms of x minus 2. So here it is in the form of x minus 2. So if you are going to, first of all fx is this, correct? That is 2x cube plus 3x square minus 8x plus 7. And we are going to compare this x minus 2 with x minus 8. And if you are going to compare it, then that will give you a is equal as a value 2. So if you are going to use the Taylor series, then by Taylor series, original Taylor series form what? We have fx is equal to fa plus f dash a divided by 1 factorial into x minus a plus f double dash a divided by 2 factorial into x minus a whole square plus f triple dash of a divided by 3 factorial into x minus a whole cube and so on. Correct? But see, this is a polynomial function. So if you are going to take a derivatives, then you get first derivative, second derivative, third derivative. But fourth derivative will be 0 because you have the term of x cube. You don't have any term greater than power of x raised to 3. Correct? So in that case, you have a finite derivatives and then all after derivatives are going to be a 0. That's why we are starting with a is equal to 2. So if you are going to put a is equal to 2, then what you will get fx is equal to f2 plus f dash of 2 divided by 1 factorial into x minus 2 plus f double dash of 2 divided by 2 factorial into x minus 2 the whole square plus f triple dash of 2 divided by 3 factorial into x minus 2 the whole cube. Correct? Now, this is equation 1. Here you have to substitute the values of f2, f dash 2, f double dash 2, f triple dash 2 and so on. So we are starting with fx. Here fx is this, so if you are going to put f2, then you will get 2 into 2 cube plus 3 into 2 square minus 8 into 2 plus 7 and simplification as a value 90. Same manner f dash x. So this as a derivative 2 into 3, that will be a 6x square plus 3 into 2, that is 6x minus 8. Correct? Again you have to put x is equal to 2. So if you are going to put x is equal to 2, that will give you 6 into 2 square plus 6 into 2 minus 8 and it has a value 28. Same manner f double dash will be a 12x plus 6 and f double dash 2 has a value 30 and f triple dash x is going to be a 12. So if f triple dash of 2 has a value 12. But if you are going to put f4 dash, fourth derivative, then the derivative is going to be a 0. So we are going to substitute all these values in equation 1. That will be fx is equal to 19 plus 28 by 1 factorial into x minus 2 plus 30 by 2 factorial x minus 2 whole square plus 12 by 3 factorial x minus 2 the whole cube. And now simplify, that will give 19 plus 28 into x minus 2 plus 15 into x minus 2 the whole square plus 2 into x minus 2 the whole cube. See here, we are not going to open the brackets because we need this function in the form of x power of x minus 2. So the brackets of x minus 2 are remaining as it is. Only we are simplifying these coefficients and that will give you the answer. Okay? So this is the required answer. Same manner, we are going with the second example, expand log sin x in the power of x minus 2. Now this is your fx. So here fx is log sin x and x minus 2, that means if you are going to compare it with x minus a, then you will get a is equal to 2. So by Taylor series, we have fx is equal to fa plus f dash a by 1 factorial into x minus a plus f double dash of a divided by 2 factorial into x minus a the whole square plus f triple dash of a divided by 3 factorial into x minus a the whole cube and so on. So we are going to put a is equal to 2. That will be fx is equal to f2 plus f dash 2 upon 1 factorial into x minus 2 plus f double dash 2 upon 2 factorial x minus 2 the whole square plus f triple dash of 2 divided by 3 factorial into x minus 2 the whole cube. Now, if you are going to put the values f2, f double dash 2, sorry, f dash 2, f double dash 2, f triple dash 2, for that we are starting with fx. So fx is log sin x, so f2 is log sin 2. Now f dash x, so log as a derivative 1 upon sin into sin as a derivative cos. So it will be a cot x. It will be a cot x, and cot f dash 2 has a value cot 2. Now f double dash x, so it is going to be a minus cos x square x, and f double dash 2 will be minus cos x square. Same manner f triple dash 2, that will be a 2 cos x square into cot. Correct? Because cos x square has a 2 cosec into derivative of cosec is minus cosec into cot. So minus minus will be plus. And that will be f triple dash of 2 is equal to 2 cosec square 2 into cot 2. Now see, basically this derivative is going to be continue and continue. You get infinitely many derivatives. But generally, whenever you have given any example of a Taylor or Maclaurin, then we are going to write at least 4 terms. And here you have 4 non-zero values, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we are going to substitute it here in equation 1 and that will give you the answer. If one of them is 0, then we are going to find out the fourth derivative or fifth derivative and then we are going to proceed with the exam. Okay. So, if you are going to put these values in equation 1, then we have fx is equal to log sin 2 plus cot 2 upon 1 factorial into x minus 2 plus minus cos x square 2 upon 2 factorial into x minus 2 the whole square plus 2 cos x square 2 into cot 2 divided by 3 factorial into x minus 2 the whole cube. And if you are going to simplify, then this will give you log sin 2 plus x minus 2 into cot 2 minus x minus 2 whole square by 2 into cos x square 2 plus x minus 2 the whole cube by 3 into cos x square 2 cot 2 plus so on. Okay. Now, these are the some examples which you have to do yourself. Okay. So, these are the topics. If you have any doubt or any query regarding these topics, then please feel free to contact me. Thank you so much.